Hello folks, welcome to a Walkie talkie and welcome to the Bastards. Right. We had a film celebration awards, whatever you like to call it BAFTAs, but because of something I want to call it the Bastards. Right. During the BAFTA award ceremony, they were doing a type of award for the guy who starred in the film I Swear, and I swear he did a really good job. The only downside was, as he was getting the award, he had a vocal tick, and it was a M-word. And furtherly so, the person that was giving the award was BME Variety, right? And the person in which who gave the award took maximum offence, right? And to be honest, at this point in time, society in general is programmed to be easily offended at least we turn, but ultimately this guy having the tick and lashing out the N-word, he couldn't help it. It's Tourette's, and the guy who was giving out the award, he was actually wanting to charge the young lad, right? He was wanting to charge, and to be honest, when the Met Police got aware of what was going on, they had nothing else to do with it, because it's an actual legitimate condition. It is 100% legitimate in its hardest definition, you know. And there we are. The police fully understand the situation and understood the guy, and even, you know, chatted to him, and no charges were going to happen. Right? And a little bit of brain power would have helped the situation, right? Prior to, you know, the person giving the award should have done a little bit of research, a bit of brain power. Although, let's be honest, brain power is draining out the United Kingdom faster than a bloody line of heroin up a bit of tinfoil, right? And yeah, a little bit of brain power, a little bit of research, you know. Tourette's isn't like diabetes. Tourette's is not like having a pacemaker. Tourette's is not like having, you know, a implant diabetes management system, right? Tourette's is very, very unique, and yes, when people do have a Tourette's tics, they do say words that are deemed not very nice. And you could tell the guy was actually trying to do, you know, like self-management for Tourette's, to try and keep the words to himself. You could try it. You know, you could see he was trying really hard, but unfortunately, he brandished the N-word when he was getting an award off somebody. Unfortunately, you can't control it. As the police said, you can't control it. I'm surprised the person that was giving him the award hadn't been better informed to say, this person got Tourette's, this person can say very offensive words, but it doesn't mean it. It's just his condition, you know, like, or maybe even give the person a day to say, you know, that word might actually come up, but it doesn't mean he's actually insulting or racialising you, if you want to believe racism. It's just his condition. he's doing his best to control what he can, but sometimes words do come out and tough. If you don't like it, get somebody else to give you a word instead. Do some research, empathise, understand. If you can't be bothered doing any of that, like most British people, give the award giving role to somebody else to do the award given to this gentleman. That film was absolutely amazing, by the way. I swear. I think it might be put out to DVD sometime soon. It's too good a film to actually just have it on screen only. Screen only films are very, very rare, might I tell you. But again, you know, unfortunately, because I've been such a mad rumpus about a silly word that wasn't even meant, it was actually just part of a condition called Tourette's. That guy went home very sad, very upset. This could have been a day for him and understanding Tourette's, but instead the bitch he left woke, didn't do a research, heard the word and went a bit kind of scatty, going wah 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 wah, I want a bonus. Right. The word itself is obviously wrong. However, as I say, and I have to keep on saying, Tourette's is a condition which causes tics, which causes a lot of people to project that word out. Instead of wanting to cancel and phone the police and act forever offended, understand, empathise, and try and make a guy's life a little bit better, even a little bit easier as well. Because yes, it must feel scintillating and enjoyable making people's life shite. It must feel amazing with that cancel culture, blackball, phoning the police, all that stuff. But there's a person at the butt end of it, and that person is the one that suffers. So instead of being sensationalist bitches, try to understand, empathise, and make someone's day a little better. And that's all I can really say, to be honest. So I'm going to head off. I'm waiting for someone to come off a bus, and until the next time.